All right, welcome back to House of Prep. Hope you all are doing well. My name's Jerry, for those still getting to know me. If you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button real quick. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the little bell reminder so that way you get all the notifications of my videos. So I've had some people ask, hey, what about like a bug out bag or your get home bag? Could you do a video on that? And it's been a while. So it's Friday night. Normally I do a live right now, right? Live on Friday night. So I am on vacation trip. I'm out to see my kids, spend a little vacation time, watching my daughter's volleyball game this afternoon. So this will be in place of the Friday Night Live, and I didn't want to not have a video. So first of all, backpacks. You find something that's comfortable for you. Mine are not built for like long-term heavy hiking. I have mine that I set up depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going. Most of the time, it's a get home bag, just some stuff I throw in, to keep in the car. So as I'm talking, I'm going to start pulling out some stuff, and let's just kind of go over some things. First of all, with winter coming, you can adjust your bag depending on the time of year. All right, so with winter coming, these will be items that you'll want to consider. So get them, especially while they're in stock, right? A pair of gloves, extra gloves. If you can get, one for you, if you want to go ahead, if you have passengers, you want to have backups for them as well. You can keep those in your vehicle. We got to represent, right? But an extra hat, because again, if you break down and you got a little ways to walk, you want to bundle up. Extra pair of socks, because you can throw these on top of the socks you're already wearing and just really insulate your feet if you're getting ready to go for a walk and out in the snow and such. So keep an extra blanket in your car. The little heater warmer packs for your feet, for your hands, those little break open packs are really good too. Keep jumper cables. Jumper cables, a tire inflator. You can plug it into your, cigarette lighter or outlet, and it can charge you. It'll just operate it, and then it'll fill some air in your tire in case you have an emergency where you need some air, fill up a spare or whatever. Water. Now, as we're talking about water and food items, look, it's smart to rotate, especially in the summer and the heat. You don't want to leave water and food items just baking and stuff in your trunk or wherever for long periods of time. Wintertime, you might have to be concerned with freezing. So just be careful when you're storing water. I'd rotate it and keep an eye on it. You might want to wrap it in like a double zip, a big Ziploc bag, just in case, like in the wintertime, if it freezes and it busts. You could always unscrew it and empty some of this out if you feel. Some people use other containers, so you can use your own tap water, and that's fine. But again, you just don't want that thing making a mess anywhere in the back. Especially in the summertime. This is probably good, but you could use it in the winter too, because if you're exerting a lot of energy, hiking, getting back to your home, or bugging out, whatever your choice is for your bag. These little Gatorade pouches, and I've used one because I like this kind. I mean, even if you just threw a couple of these, they don't take up any space, and they're not heavy. So I would definitely get you some little Gatorade packs. Excuse me. Tuna packs, super lightweight, super portable. Any type of beef jerky. These are just the beef jerky sticks. If you just need some instant energy, something if you're hiking, you're trying to head home, or you're trying to bug out, having some items. Again, just keep those rotated, guys. Don't just leave them in there and then like 2 or 3 years later, you're going to need it, and then all of a sudden it's all bad. You don't want it spoiled and moldy and stuff. I always try to keep at least one, sometimes two, of backup magazines, because whatever it is that I'm on my personal carry, then if you're in a situation where things are heated, a little more stressful, where personal security might be an issue, definitely consider putting 1 or 2 of those extra into your pack. Remember, you're not trying to weigh yourself down. But you're trying to give yourself some tools and operating things. So this is just a super lightweight, super thin, folded up. Doesn't take any space, no weight to it. It's an ankle brace. You unstrap it and stuff. And this is good if you are in a situation where you or anybody in your party might have weak ankles, or if you guys step on something and twist an ankle and someone needs some support in order to keep moving, you don't want to slow it. One person could slow the whole team down. Having a little ankle brace or something handy. Just some antibiotics, and this is just, I pulled this out as a reminder for like medical stuff, and I'll see what else I've got in here too. Bleed stop, sometimes that's something, again, if you're going to have some of these, sometimes it's just smart to have one of these. So that, or a tourniquet, which I do have a tourniquet somewhere. I pulled that out, I forgot that's like a blanket I keep in the car. It's just a extra, I got this free. So there's a blanket in the zip pouch. You unzip that, there's an extra blanket in there. So a couple extra Ziploc bags. Again, they're lightweight. There's nothing to them. If you have to hike and it's pouring down rain, you might want to zip up your personal, like your wallet or your phone. You don't want it getting soaked. So just, use your imagination. It could be all kinds of purposes. So having a life straw. We talked about water, but if you're on a longer hike or you're in a bad situation where you need to survive for a couple days, having a life straw with you and being able to drink right from a stream, from a puddle, from any type of water source, having that life straw could save your life. Some people like to keep duct tape in their car. I don't necessarily put this in my get home bag because I don't really have a long way to go. But if you're in a situation where you feel like it would take you a couple days, or if you're in a bug out situation and you might need a couple days of items to things, just duct tape can be used for all sorts of things. So same with like having dryer lint, like if you needed to start a fire, you put this and shove this into a toilet paper roll and then put it in a bag like this, and it just good tender, good fire starter. So that's a little bit more, like I said, if you feel like you're going to be needing some things that are more long term, that obviously doesn't have any weight to it. Sometimes I just toss this in there. It's just an extra can opener. You just never know. Again, if you're going to be out for a few days or if you're going to be scavenging, if you have a long hike in a bad situation, you come across some canned goods and you want to get into them quick. Here's my tourniquet. So just, again, it's lightweight, doesn't take up a lot of space, but if you ran into a situation where you would need it. Some people like keeping a little kit with some fishing stuff with them. That, again, that's more in like a bug out location or a bug out situation or such. Depending, again, where I'm headed, you could always throw some extra personal hygiene items. And so that's why you see I have two separate backpacks. I emptied this other one so I could do this demonstration. You can set up a different pack for different situations. And sometimes people like to throw a couple large trash bags in here. Again, this, some duct tape, some paracord, and if you had to make yourself a real quick shelter to keep the rain off your head, or you could turn those into some immediate ponchos by cutting a hole in the head in them. Some people like to carry a couple of these little Sterno Stoves, the automatic heat. You just open it up, light it, boom, you got automatic heat. If you got a little camping pot, you could boil some water. Obviously, we have the life straw. But you could also, if you had to cook something real quick, or it's a good thing to have. Somebody got this for me for Christmas, or I think it was Christmas. It might have been a stocking stuffer. It's a pocket rocket. It's just for emergency, if you have a little flare or something you want to throw up. Let's see. Now, normally in my everyday carry, I'll have some kind of a pocket knife or such, right? But no matter what, I'm trying to look to see here. Oh, it's in this other pouch. Hold on. Here it is. Sometimes it's good to go through your stuff too, so you remember where you put it all. Extra knife, this one here, just a good solid Gerber knife. I just keep it put in my bag for either get home bag or my bug out bag. It's just a good multi-purpose knife. It's sturdy, strong, and you can use it for many different functions. So it doesn't hurt to have two. Remember, two is one in some situations, so that's smart to have. I know this tool here is not a Leatherman, It is just it's a cheap multi-tool, but it's lightweight, it's small, it's compact, and you could use. It's got the screwdrivers on it. It would only. It's not like I use this every day. I don't think I've ever used it. It's just in here as an emergency thing. One day I'll upgrade and spend the money and get a Leatherman or something. So, any extra type of little lights that you can hang on something, or if you keep it in your pocket, super lightweight. Just again, it's just different functions. Having just some extra backup lighting. Our phones light up, but sometimes you need that extra light. Oh yeah, speaking of phones, I keep a backup battery pack here. It's super good. It's actually made by that brand, the iFrogs, and you could put your devices in here. Get your USB cable. Keep an extra one in your pack too, so you'll have it. And this can charge a couple devices full, no problem. And that way you have some backup juice on the go. And I keep that in my pack, and it holds a charge. Like, I think it's been in here now a couple years, and you can see the blue lights are full. So it just holds the charge. It's just a good thing. So, a little silverware. Again, you just never know what you're going to need. It doesn't take up any space, especially if you're getting into that tuna. You might need a fork to get in there. Have a good hat handy, because you just never know. If it's raining, the sun. Which that reminds me too. You have an extra good pair of sunglasses, because if you're out hiking and it's super sunny, even if it's cold out, winter, that sun's going to reflect off the snow, off the ground. So you want to be able to keep your eyes focused and safe, and being able to be alert so you can see and keep an eye on your surroundings while you're hiking. Well, guys, that's about 12 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stop. I think that, excuse me, that gives you the gist. I mean, obviously you can have some extra meds with you, some Tylenol, some Excedrin, a few things that, an inhaler, anything that might be something that's medically necessary. If you have heart medicine or blood pressure medicine, maybe have a few extra of that, some extra allergy pills, some off spray. So, hey, this now opens up to the comments. So obviously I'm probably just scratching the surface of the types of things that you can have. And I wanted to use this video as an idea video for either a bug out bag or a get home bag. And you can tell me which one you'd like to do, and you can tell me maybe some items that you like to put in yours, and maybe I'll get some new ideas off you. And I'm sure there's going to be people visiting our channel for the first time, and they'll come here and they'll grab all kinds of ideas. So let's be helpful, like I know you guys always are. And I hope everyone has a great weekend. Like I said, I'll be touching base with you, I'm sure, at some point while I'm on vacation. So you guys take care, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.